out publicly, you said you would never condemn the likes of Davido, Wizkid, and Burna Boy. And you and I, we sit down here, we know what these guys are doing. We know how they influence cultism all over Nigeria as of today. The reason why youth are getting into cultism is because of these top celebrities right now. And they show it openly. You know that, I know that. So why can't they condemn that? If you say you're a true activist, you came out publicly, you said that Tinubu is the greatest politician ever, and he knows how he won the elections. Very dark man. The video is there. You can go check it out.
Right.
He said to yes, he said it. So I don't know. So he feels we're all stupid. You understand? He wants to be good on the political elite side of things,
Like,
so that he has
like
connects.
Cherry picking.
Yes, like others. Yes, so that they can
who
call.
they think is bad and who is bad more. Who is bad
Yeah,
not that bad. Who is
exactly.
bad not, that, okay, I get it.
Exactly. So they can call him tomorrow, just like they did with Naramali, so that he can serve as an influence on the youth to say, oh, we know this person is representing EFCC, just giving that recognition, that validation to show that he is also part of, government per se. That's what he wants. So he's not fighting for Nigerians, he's not fighting for you.
Sure that you are right by this assessment? Could it be because
I know
you don't like his style, right?
No, I like his style.
Right. No, go on. I'm just asking because this is, you you've expressed yourself.
I just
and
want
I love the way you put it, right? But this is just saying, what if that's just how you feel and you're wrong? Like, have you ever see it that way?
I don't feel like I'm wrong, because I have followed this guy from TikTok when he had just 30,000 followers. I knew how he started and where and how things changed and how it changed along. You understand? I know him.
My own second question is, just because you start the combo around it, so sure you get me now. Like, why should anybody need a very dark man, right, to either motivate them or influence them on making the political decisions? Like, do you think that is anything real? Like, somebody like that is somebody that can actually influence people, right, to politically the line of APC. Like, do you think it has gotten that bad that a very dark man is an influence that could help political disorder? Like, is it that bad in your own view?
Yes, I strongly think so, because if you follow Nigeria, I know you'll be following Nigerians, obviously.
But I don't follow everything. I don't know if you know everything now. You are just bringing something to me. You see that I'm as curious as some too, right? And I don't want to put it to you as if to say, oh, you are. I'm just asking, like, what if the way you see it is probably like not as what it is, and then your judgment is a lot like others too, that you are wrong.
Yeah. So he has that influence because Nigerian youths, most of them, some of them, they don't have this sort of independent thinking. Some of them cannot think the way you and I are thinking, doing analysis about things. Some of them, they need somebody to tell them how to think, what to do. Some of them, they just, based off of what. See, if you go onto their notification,
or following the crowd, kind of
following the crowd. You understand me? So they don't care
mentality.
Exactly. They feel like if their opinion is different from what everybody thinks, they automatically think that, oh, maybe there's something wrong with them. But no, you might actually be the correct person, especially in that country, Nigeria. You might be the correct person amongst so many others. Just the way that if you follow today not very well, if you go to his page, you will see the followers, yes, supporting anything he does. But you and I know that beneath all these things, giveaway as well influences these things, influence decision. So for very dark man, they feel like because it's recovering money. Ask yourself this question: you went for a party, right? You started calling, you came. That's something immature to do, for crying out loud. You came back on TV and started calling out somebody else's guests from the party, telling them that they didn't get invited. And you yourself.
Don't get me wrong, right? You're pissed off by that act, right? like you are pissed off. Like, how could somebody be so petty and be like that, right? Like you are pissed off with that attitude, right?
Yeah.
That automatically just made you feel like, how do people now mile around somebody like this, right? When bigger stuffs are happening in the country. So could that actually be coming from that area? Like, say, anyway, you know what, Adiola? I hope other people are going to pick on that too, okay? Thanks for bringing it up.
Yeah. Michael, I don't really care if people are taking him serious based off of that. But what I have a problem with,
distract them, and we all know what that means in the general scheme of things. I get you.
Exactly. So I just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
But when it comes to let me just quickly say a few things. Wike and what he's doing, right? I saw this. Wike is just somebody who is weak. He's a weak man. You before 20 the last election, he was shouting, "You want power to come to the south? You want power?" Meanwhile, you had two southern contesting these two southern contesting for election, but he decided to go with the worst person. Why? Because he felt that Peter Obi will never get up to 6 million votes that he had in that election. He didn't see it coming. And then he supported Tinubu, and then he realized later, and he knows that he has fought with Atiku already, and he doesn't want Atiku to become president because he knows what is at stake for him. So now that he has access to power, he feels like he can do a lot, but he doesn't know one thing. When these Northerners start to deal with Tinubu, they started bombing, and things like that. I know these things. Yorubas, I don't want to put Yorubas, but the APC rascals, right? They will choose side. They'll say, "Oh, the North is coming for a Southern president now," and all that. They want to make it a Yoruba versus North fight.
Everybody will now be looking for the people that are blamed for Nigeria problems. The Igbos.
Yeah, they will now start having pity for Tinubu that, Tinubu, just because he wants to be president, they want to remove him.
He's a Yoruba.
Yeah, it's against Yoruba, they want to remove him. Exactly. We have a long way to go, brother.
Thank you. So, okay, and it's such a pleasure hearing from you again, man. Right?
Thank you.
Okay. And that's Adiola, ladies and gentlemen. So I have another caller though. Yeah. Hello. Or did I miss you? Did I get you or did I miss you? I'm sorry. I think that's the network. So I'll just take another one. Hello.
Hello, Mayugum Baba.
Wow.
Yeah, BJ again calling from London, Baba.
BJ.
Yes, Baba.
It's been a while for yourself too, Baba. How you doing, man?
Baba, I called in this afternoon.
And how that was my last call.
Yeah.
So this is probably the time you've been on the evening parts as well.
Evening, yeah. The afternoon, sometimes if I'm on
the road today. So
yeah, Baba. Baba, yeah, fine, Baba. Baba, please, it might not be the main topic, but as in what is going on in Nigeria now, it is the main topic now, about all this Gen Z and the youth and everything, about this very dark man So, Baba, this is what I want to chip in. Baba, for them to be saying that they should be bound down for billionaire, Baba, millionaire, Davido, my Jegba to me for 1 month, Baba, 1 month. Davido be Jegba to me, Baba, because, like, let us assume Dino Malaye son today he started singing. And he blew up and he started making his money through music. Oh, love it, Dino Malaye, Baba. Oh, love it all. Which money? Is it not Nigerian money? Okay, why? It seems Nigerians don't know that the Adeleke, it seems one of their Davido's father's brother, one senator, he died, in Oshun, if I'm right.
They call out that time. Sherubawan.
And it seems Adeleke, and the one that is the governor in Osun State too, is Adeleke as well. So, but all these Nigerian youth and Gen Z have thought that it seems that because of that Davido, they are distracted that Davido says he part of this game. Davido says now oppressor. When he finish, when he carry him jet, if he don't jackpot. all of them for Nigeria, that they see the Nigeria, they are seeing inside Nigeria suffering. This mentality of someone is a billionaire, a millionaire, we need to scrap it away from, this mentality. Elder people, we need to bow down for elder. We need to scrap this mentality. It can't take us forward at all. Elder don't help anybody. All our politicians in Nigeria today, they are elder. They are not doing anything for us. They are not thinking about our future. So, and this proverb that Romani Agbawan Lomode Jenny, Owo were wo niyen. Owe tell the update Agba were wo lo Lomode je in 2024. Exactly. Romani Agbawan Lomode je, tomode ba se agbalagba. Tágbàlagbà bá ṣe ọmọdé náà ló máa ó gbúdọ̀ bẹ̀bẹ̀. This type of mentality can't take us forward at all. We need to change this type of mentality in Nigeria.
Nigeria responsibilities for their actions, okay? Whether you are a billionaire or a thousandaire, right? There's something about humanity. You live here, right, Baba? You know how they run things, okay? So we have been here for a while. Like you said this afternoon, you meet a billionaire, you won't even know, okay? Meanwhile, whatever that billionaire wants to have, you don't even need a billion to have them too. You want cars, you want nice houses, you want this or that. There is an opportunity for you to have them, okay, than what we have in Nigeria. But in Nigeria is a place where they say money speaks, bullshit work. That's what they say. And that is why people worship money. It's unfortunate to it's already.
Baba, they are really worshiping money now, like. Baba, in Nigeria, they know the latest car in Nigeria. Even more than we that live in abroad, they know the latest car. All of them want to buy mansion. All of them, they are all thinking about money. Baba, this West we are living, it's not about being rich. It's about peace of mind. It's like I know how much I receive from my salary. I'm not looking. If I want to be rich, I have to work more harder.
If you want
but they don't even have this.
Either go and get extra skills, or you have to work harder.
Exactly. They don't even have this peace of mind. And it's being packed. Ẹni tó bí ń pa tí kò mọ̀ nǹkan tó máa jẹ lọ́la, ó dẹ̀ ń ronú tó máa ṣe wá Range Rover lọ́túnla. This type of mentality.
You're not wrong. You have a place where people are always praying to be like that person, because if you know this man's story before, he was a poor man. Everybody know him now. Kada in the ride, almost nothing like this. He just eats money. They don't know that probably they've used him to launder money in a way, and somehow, right?
Exactly.
They are not putting in our head or in our system when we are growing, right? This one is also a factor.
Yeah.
You realize that they actually weren't training us on how to create wealth. Tell me throughout your primary school and secondary school, right? Tell me once or twice you can remember if they actually practically put you in a class to teach you, all right, how to how to raise money for a business, what type of business, communication around how to actually raise wealth. Rather, they were teaching us on how to read and write, so that we can go and work, as say in the ministry, government building, or that you can go and look for a job. Remember? So now, in that kind of a system where we have no real empowerment. So what then they also, majority of us, when we now left school, they started teaching us more that prayers can be answered. So a lot of people started investing more in prayer, that maybe if they pray hard, their helper will come.
Exactly.
Blah, 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 blah. So from that moment, some of us started dreaming of how we're going to drive Lamborghini. Because we've heard that rich people drive like Lamborghini. We're going to have a house in Lekki, but we have no idea of how to create a wealth that can buy us Lamborghini, that can build us mansions. So prayer and then quick cuts, unfortunately, BJ.
Yeah, Baba, I want all the youth to know that all the celebrities in Nigeria, they are not your friends at all. They also work with the politicians, including the pastor. They work hand to hand. All the celebrities, when campaign come, you all see them. They'll be the one campaigning for the politicians.
Yeah.
So and also, Baba, and this afternoon again, I saw a comment about when this Edo, like the language, and I picked a comment. Yeah. And like somebody made a comment like, what about the Edo? Like, if they want to divide Nigeria, will they go with the Igbo, the Yoruba, or like? Say, I just want them to. We need a referendum, amateur referendum. If that time comes, So, yeah, exactly. Baba Malta is not up to 1 million. Baba, Estonia, Latvia. So those who can, if they decide to have their own country, they made them as a country. Baba tí kò máa ń ṣe wípé hypocrite gan làwọn tó pera wọn ní Nigerians bàbá ọmọ lọ school ní Lithuania ọmọ lọ school ní Estonia ọmọ lọ school ní Latvia. Exactly, and Emo and these countries.
Like triggered when we now talk about having your own country in Nigeria, and you want to cut us into
Baba, if I'm even, do you even know that if I'm even trying to educate them to all this about we should go our separate, they will say tribalism. Like I'm a tribal, you try to gaslight me. Like you are tribal this and tribal that. They don't even want to hear it at all. At all. But they are only good to be defending their oppressor.
Thank you so much.
All right, Baba. Yeah. Take care, Baba.
Again, yeah. So BJ has been on a roll today, and this is the second time we are talking. There is another caller today. Hello.
Hello, my Baba.
Hey, Yerumole.
My Baba.
How are you, sir?
I'm good, my good brother. How are you? How is that making?
We are very well too.
How was it? Thank you for your good job, Jare Baba. We really everybody in Nigeria, Baba. Everybody now mad people. Baba, only everybody TV. Baba.
Inside all this chaos, Baba.
Bàbá nígbà tí èèyàn máa gun mọ́tò 40-50 million naira lórí títì tí ò dáa lórí ọ̀nà tí ò dáa tán máa tẹ̀hàn tán máa pariwo ẹ wá ní everybody ò yí lórí wèrè everybody na mad people for Nigeria. Bàbá concern very dark man or very light man. Bàbá, see that interview of that man. Some African countries, both past and present leaders, or let's say ruler, politicians. As citizens no feel here, say they see that money. One person, get that kind inside one house. Yes. They no feel prosecute them, nothing happened, everything just died down like that, and then they listen to all those things. Bàbá àwọn èèyàn òde yá sí títì ń pé àbúrò orí burúkú làwọn pípọ̀ èyí ẹ ti bá yé wa jẹ́ tán náà kí ló tún kù? Nothing like that. To that my brother we talk say there will be no protest. I agree with am. Nobody go come and protest. Bóníkálùkù ṣe máa gbégbé ayé wèrè nìyẹn. I dey tell you, máa gbé èpè kọ́. I dey tell you, go mark calm down. You understand me? One my uncle, they Nigeria, they come back tomorrow. He beat us for a Ikorodu side. For Gbogbo. You know what he tell me? Yesterday night. He called me on video call. He saying go one nearby John for in area. He just put on for video call. He say, Baba see. And so I some pay bye. Say everywhere na party, them block road. Everywhere. No Sunday. Say even joints when they won't carry and go self. Say make I self everywhere full. You understand me? Say they come they talk, say you know what my uncle tell me? Say yeah, Baba me I they talk calm. They never suffer. If then see, ever do they no go remember, they no go take their data. They watch very dark man or very light man or very stupid man. Don't know if he nǹkan tó máa fi data wọn listen sí ni program like Mayegun other program we go motivate them, enter streets, say, oh yeah, to get yeah, so yeah, baba. See, I make one comment last time, say, tell anybody back with me from urgent to care, my basic baby. Baba, around come. You know what? I did watch that man interview. Believe me, I vexed throughout that yesterday. So what? The evidence, what? No evidence, no deal. Nobody make pen.
We'll just hear all of us go be like,
hey,
oh, that's it. Until another one.
I did tell you. I said, Baba, throughout yesterday, I just defense your law. Say, God, why you not just give me one power? I just go down and I gather all this, I just gas them. All of my you need to have many teachers come my brain.
What? See, thank you so
Baba,
much.
Make I leave regarding my regards to make my children.
Same to you. Okay. One. So that's a room all now I have another caller on the line, but I usually love to remind us, though, right? Like the broadcast, share it, because that's how you get others to kind of see this too, if you always wanted them to. Here's another. Hello.
Hello, Mayebu.
Hello, Ma. How are you?
Good evening. I'm okay. Good evening.
Good evening, Ma.
Yeah, I won't ask you the family. What am I saying? I won't ask you how you are again, because of course you're good and you will remain good for us. But I will only ask for the family. But how is the family?
I ask you how are you? Then, like, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Just like you are good. Yeah, and the family are good. Yeah.
Yes, I am. Thank you. Please.
Oh, very well. And Mayabu, deviating as usual. This is Chichi on the line, by the way.
Sorry, say that again.
This is Chichi, by the way.
I want them to hear you so they can know that that's Chichi back, right? So it's good to have you back again, right?
Thank you. Please. Okay. My call is on Turkey. I'm calling on the ground of Turkey. Okay. Yes, because you when you reported about the situation, I don't know, you don't have somebody in Turkey that could give you real juicy information of what is happening with not just Nigerians. This has to do with the blacks.
And I would love to hear you help us in that area. Please fill in the gap.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. This is what is happening here. It doesn't matter which country you are, so long you're black. What they do when you apply for resident permit, most of those people that are repatriated back home, they didn't commit no crime. The only crime they committed is the fact that they don't have what they call resident permit, which was not given to them because they applied and it was not given to them. At the end of the day, Turkey was not a police country. And all of this policing of it being started last year. They started going after the people without resident permit. So yes, apparently UN gives them money. There's this encouragement to get every people without a document out of the country. And some part, I don't want to call the other country, the Arab country that is also sponsoring this whole thing, that they should get all the blacks out of the country. Okay. When you come to when you come to the African countries, other African countries, when they go to their embassy, they decline to give them TT, what they call TT, that they are supposed to use in deporting them back to their home country. So for the fact that
what we call the travel, we call it a TC in the UK, and it's always TC, just like a travel certificate or something. You call it TT travel certificate, right?
Either TT or TC. Either TT or TC.
Okay, then yeah. We are talking about okay, please continue.
So go to the embassy and